Welcome back to Best Product Reviews. If you're working in GIS, remote sensing, or any geospatial field, you know that your laptop isn't just a tool, it's your entire workstation. From processing massive satellite imagery to running complex spatial analysis in ArcGIS Pro, QGIS, or ERDAS Imagine, you need serious computing power that can handle these demanding tasks without breaking a sweat. In today's video, we're diving into the 5 best laptops for GIS and remote sensing in 2026. Whether you're a professional GIS analyst, a remote sensing specialist, a geography student, or someone working in urban planning or environmental science, we've got options that will fit your needs and budget. We've tested and researched extensively to bring you laptops that excel in processing power, graphics performance, display quality, and portability, because we know fieldwork is just as important as office work. So let's jump right in and find your perfect GIS companion. At number 5, we have the ASUS ROG Zephyrus G14. Now, you might be thinking, wait, isn't this a gaming laptop? And you're absolutely right. But here's the thing. What makes a great gaming laptop also makes an incredible GIS workstation. This compact powerhouse is built for those who need serious performance without the bulk. The 2026 Zephyrus G14 comes in 2 variants. The Intel model features up to Core Ultra 9 processors with 64 gigabytes of LPDDR5X memory running at a blazing 8553 MHz. And here's the kicker. It packs an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5080 laptop GPU with 130 watts of power. That's serious graphics horsepower for rendering those complex 3D terrain models and multi-layer spatial visualizations. What really sets this laptop apart is the stunning ROG Nebula HDR OLED display. We're talking 3K resolution with 1100 nits of peak brightness, VISA Display HDR True Black 1000 certification, and 100% DCI-P3 color gamut coverage. Every panel is factory calibrated to achieve a delta E of less than 1, which means you're getting professional-grade color accuracy right out of the box. This is crucial when you're working with satellite imagery and need to distinguish subtle differences in spectral data. At just 1.5 kilograms, or about 3.3 pounds, this is one of the lightest high-performance laptops you can buy. The CNC milled aluminum chassis is both premium and durable, perfect for fieldwork. Battery life is supported by a 73 watt-hour battery with fast charging that goes from 0 to 50% in just 30 minutes. Connectivity is excellent with dual USB-C ports supporting Thunderbolt 4, both offering DisplayPort output and 100-watt power delivery. You also get 2 USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A ports, HDMI 2.1, and SD card reader for quick photo transfers from drones or field cameras, and the latest Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 6.0. The thermal management is top-notch with ROG Intelligent Cooling, featuring a redesigned bottom panel with improved ventilation and optimized exhaust vents. Even under heavy computational loads, this laptop stays cool and relatively quiet. For updated pricing and more details, check out the links in the description.
Next up is the HP ZBook Studio G10. This is HP's answer to mobile workstations that don't sacrifice portability for power. If you're a GIS professional who travels frequently or does a lot of field work but still needs enterprise-grade performance, this laptop deserves your attention. The ZBook Studio G10 is powered by up to 13th generation Intel Core i9 processors, specifically the i9-13900H with 14 cores capable of turbo boosting up to 5.4 GHz. This kind of multi-core performance is essential when you're running geoprocessing tasks, spatial analytics, or handling large raster datasets in ERDAS Imagine. Graphics options are impressive. You can configure this with professional-grade NVIDIA RTX Ada generation GPUs, including the RTX 4000 Ada or even the GeForce RTX 4080 with 12 GB of GDDR6X memory. These GPUs are specifically optimized for professional applications and will handle everything from 3D GIS visualizations to machine learning workflows with remote sensing data. Memory is configurable up to 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM running at 5600 MHz, and you get up to 1 terabyte of PCIe Gen 4 NVMe SSD storage. The ability to upgrade and expand the RAM makes this a future-proof investment. The 16-inch display is where HP really shines. You have multiple options, including a WQ-UXGA panel at 3840 by 2400 resolution, or an optional HP Dream Color display with 100% DCI-P3 color gamut and 120 Hz refresh rate. There's also an OLED option with 400 nits brightness. The 16:10 aspect ratio gives you 11% more vertical content than traditional 16:9 displays, which means less scrolling when working with attribute tables and map layouts. HP SmartSense intelligently optimizes thermal and power management based on your usage patterns. The laptop recognizes whether it's on a table or in your lap and adjusts fan speed and power accordingly. This attention to detail makes long work sessions more comfortable. The build quality is exceptional with Millstand 810H testing for durability. At around 3.8 pounds, it's remarkably portable for a 16-inch workstation. Battery life is solid, and the laptop supports 200-watt fast charging. Port selection includes Thunderbolt 4 with DisplayPort 2.1, multiple USB-A ports, HDMI, Ethernet, and an SD card reader. Wi-Fi 6E ensures you have the latest wireless connectivity standards. For updated pricing and more details, check out the links in the description.
Keeping it going with the Lenovo ThinkPad P16 Gen 3. When you think professional mobile workstations, ThinkPad is the name that comes to mind. This is the laptop for serious GIS professionals who need maximum power and don't mind a slightly larger footprint. The P16 Gen 3 is an absolute beast. It features the latest Intel Core Ultra HX series processors with up to 24 cores, delivering unprecedented multi-threaded performance for complex spatial analysis and large-scale data processing. This is the kind of processor that laughs at your geoprocessing tasks while simultaneously running Python script and rendering 3D city models. Graphics are where this laptop truly excels. You can configure it with up to NVIDIA RTX Pro 50,000 Blackwell graphics, the latest professional GPU architecture. This is professional-grade hardware designed specifically for CAD, GIS, and scientific visualization. The Blackwell architecture brings significant improvements in AI acceleration, which is increasingly important for machine learning applications in remote sensing. RAM options are incredible, going up to 192 gigabytes of DDR5 memory. Yes, you read that right, 192 gigabytes. This is user replaceable too, so you can start with less and upgrade as your needs grow. For storage, you can configure up to a massive 12 terabytes across multiple PCIe Gen 5 NVMe SSDs. The 16-inch display comes in various configurations, including OLED panels and high-refresh IPS displays with resolutions up to QHD+. Many options feature high brightness levels and excellent color accuracy, with some offering touch capabilities for intuitive map navigation. ThinkPads are legendary for their build quality, and this generation is no exception. The combination of carbon fiber, aluminum, and magnesium creates a chassis that has passed Millstand 810H testing for resistance to shock, vibration, and extreme temperatures. This laptop is built to survive the rigors of fieldwork in challenging environments. The keyboard is the classic ThinkPad layout, with excellent key travel and the iconic trackpoint pointing stick. For those long data entry sessions or coding in Python, this keyboard won't let you down. Connectivity includes Thunderbolt 5 on certain models, multiple Thunderbolt 4 ports, USB-A, HDMI, Ethernet, and an SD card reader. The laptop supports multiple external displays, perfect for setting up a productive office workspace. Lenovo typically provides several years of support for ThinkPad P series, with ongoing driver and firmware updates. The modular design makes repairs easier and extends the life of your investment. For updated pricing and more details, check out the links in the description. The runner-up is the Apple MacBook Pro 16-inch with M4 Max chip. Now, I know what you're thinking. Can you even run GIS software on a Mac? While it's true that ArcGIS Pro is Windows only, there are powerful alternatives like QGIS that run natively on macOS. Plus, web-based GIS platforms are becoming increasingly capable. The M4 Max chip is an absolute powerhouse. With a 16-core CPU and up to 40-core GPU, this unified architecture delivers exceptional performance for both processing and graphics tasks. The integration between CPU and GPU means data doesn't have to transfer between separate components, resulting in faster performance and better power efficiency. One of the MacBook Pro's biggest advantages is the unified memory architecture. You can configure up to 128 gigabytes of unified memory that's shared between the CPU and GPU. This is particularly beneficial for GIS work because both your processing tasks and graphics rendering can access the same high-speed memory pool. When you're working with large satellite images or LiDAR point clouds, this architecture really shines.
The 16.2-inch Liquid Retina XDR display is absolutely stunning. We're talking 3456 by 2234 resolution, with 1000 nits of sustained brightness and 1600 nits of peak HDR brightness. The display supports the P3 wide color gamut and has exceptional color accuracy. For detailed map work and image interpretation, this display is hard to beat. Battery life is where the MacBook Pro truly dominates. Thanks to Apple's ARM-based architecture, you're looking at up to 18 to 22 hours of real-world usage. This means you can work an entire day in the field without hunting for power outlets. When you do need to charge, the laptop supports fast charging via USB-C. The build quality is premium, with an aluminum unibody design that feels incredibly solid. At around 4.7 pounds for the 16-inch model, it's relatively portable considering the screen size and performance. Port selection includes 3 Thunderbolt 4 ports, HDMI 2.1, an SD card slot, and a MagSafe 3 charging port. The SD card slot is particularly useful for quickly transferring aerial photos or field data. The keyboard offers excellent key travel and tactile feedback, and the massive Force Touch trackpad is industry-leading. The 6-speaker sound system is the best you'll find in any laptop, which is great for presentations. One consideration: if your workflow depends heavily on Windows-specific GIS software, you'll need to run it through virtualization software like Parallels Desktop. However, for many GIS professionals using cross-platform tools or increasingly relying on cloud-based solutions, the MacBook Pro's exceptional performance, battery life, and display quality make it a compelling choice. For updated pricing and more details, check out the links in the description.
And the best one is the Dell XPS 15. Year after year, the Dell XPS 15 consistently ranks as one of the best laptops for GIS professionals, and the 2026 model continues this legacy with meaningful improvements. The XPS 15 strikes the perfect balance between power, portability, and practicality. It's powered by up to Intel Core i9 13th generation processors, specifically the i9-13900H with outstanding multi-core performance. This processor features a hybrid architecture with performance and efficiency cores that intelligently manage workloads, giving you maximum power when needed and conserving energy during lighter tasks. Graphics are handled by the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070 with 8 GB of GDDR6 memory. This is more than capable of handling 3D GIS modeling, complex visualizations with multiple layers, and real-time rendering of spatial data. The RTX 4070 also supports DLSS and ray tracing, which can accelerate certain computational workflows. Memory comes standard at 32 GB of DDR5 RAM running at 4800 MHz, which is plenty for most GIS workflows. Storage is a fast 1 TB PCIe 4.0 NVMe SSD, ensuring quick access to your project files and datasets. The display is truly exceptional. The 15.6-inch 4K UHD Plus panel runs at 3840 by 2400 resolution with the Infinity Edge design that minimizes bezels. This display offers over 500 nits of brightness, 100% Adobe RGB color coverage, and excellent viewing angles thanks to IPS technology. The color accuracy is phenomenal, which is critical when you're analyzing multispectral imagery or creating maps for professional presentations. The high pixel density means you can see fine details in satellite imagery and vector data without any pixelation. What makes the XPS 15 truly special is how it packages this performance into a sleek, professional design. The chassis combines machined aluminum with carbon fiber palm rest, creating a laptop that's both durable and premium feeling. At just over 4 pounds, it's remarkably portable for a 15-inch powerhouse. Battery life is impressive for a laptop with this much performance. You're looking at 9 to 10 hours of real-world usage, which means you can work through most of a day without being tethered to an outlet. This makes it perfect for fieldwork or long days at conferences. The keyboard offers excellent travel and feedback with a comfortable typing experience for extended coding or data entry sessions. The precision touchpad is large and responsive, making map navigation smooth and intuitive. Connectivity includes Thunderbolt 4 ports supporting DisplayPort and power delivery, USB-C, an SD card reader, and a headphone jack. You can connect multiple external monitors for a full desktop setup. Thermal management is well-engineered with vapor chamber cooling that keeps the system running cool even under sustained loads, like long geoprocessing operations or batch processing of satellite imagery. Dell's build quality and customer support are excellent. The XPS line has a proven track record of reliability, and Dell offers comprehensive warranty and support options. What really sets the XPS 15 apart is its versatility. It's professional enough for client meetings, powerful enough for complex GIS analysis, portable enough for fieldwork, and has the display quality for detailed mapping work. It doesn't compromise in any single area, making it the best all-around laptop for GIS and remote sensing professionals in 2026. Whether you're an urban planner working on city development projects, an environmental scientist analyzing land cover change, a transportation analyst optimizing routes, or a student learning GIS, the Dell XPS 15 delivers the perfect combination of performance, portability, and reliability. For updated pricing and more details, check out the links in the description.
Thanks for watching. We've covered 5 incredible laptops for GIS and remote sensing work in 2026, from the ultra-portable Zephyrus G14 to the powerhouse ThinkPad P16, the professional HP ZBook Studio, the efficient MacBook Pro, and our top pick, the versatile Dell XPS 15. Each of these laptops excels in different areas, so your choice really depends on your specific needs, whether that's maximum portability, raw processing power, display quality, or all-around versatility. Before you make your purchase, consider what GIS software you'll be running, whether you do field work that requires portability, how large your typical datasets are, and what your budget allows. All product links are in the description below with the latest pricing. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Best Product Reviews for more tech guides, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming content. Drop a comment below and let us know which laptop you're leaning toward, or if you have any questions about GIS hardware. We love hearing from you. Until next time, happy mapping!